and today I'm going to be commentating over my, runs over these 2 Bed Wars games I did. And of course, they will both, the first one will look bad, but the second one you will see how you can get a kick of it. So, I go to the solo one, of course, because I'm like that. And then started to parkour. This stuff's not really important. You can just watch it. But there I go. 6 more seconds. Missed one of the easiest jumps in history. And we enter the first game. Now, when you enter the first phase, in my opinion, I'm just going to stand there under the generator. Because there's really nothing else you can do. All of you guys start out with absolutely nothing. So you have nothing to worry about. And I usually go for the block strat. Grab 16 of the wool blocks to defend your bed. So that's exactly what I did. Started to do a huge defense and waiting to see what will happen. I was also starting to branch out to get to the diamonds, of course. So, yeah. The other person was trying to be friends, but I'm not gonna really play that game. I'm gonna actually play fair. So I grabbed a stone sword and more wool, like you do, so I could start going to the diamonds. And you see, this is where my first crucial mistake is. I was never looking back to see if the enemy was right there waiting for me, or I never looked and my bed was endangered, which you will see soon will get me killed and cost me the game, because you can see he sneaked up on me and killed me. And as I was responding, he got the time to get my bed. And I tried to fight back, which I shouldn't have, and I should have just ran and tried to be like a nomad who runs around everywhere, but instead I stayed and died. And then I started a new game, and yeah, I just adjusted my settings a little bit, because I thought you guys would have to listen to an annoying audio, and so I decided to turn it off. So yeah, after adjusting those settings, I got the game. I had 12. There's 12 seconds before the game. I missed the easiest jump again, and it was just come on, you missed that jump. But anyways, yeah, we started a new game. I was pink, and in this map you can see I was visibly confused of where I was. So I was just really confused because it's I'm going into new maps all the time, so yeah. But after getting 5, I tried to go to this area which did not have the trading place. And in fact, the other place had the trading. But instead of getting the blocks like usual, I got the stone sword. Decided to try to go on the offensive and actually startle people. And then I got 16 blocks, and then I did the usual defend your bed, because that's the most important part of Bed Wars. And then I used this extra rule. Instead of branching out, I instead decided to put it all on my bed. And so yeah. And now this is pretty much one of the most frightening parts. You'll see in a little bit, but for now everything's smooth road. I'm gonna go to get some diamonds, and yeah. But then there was this jump, and I wasn't planning to risk it because I'm not gonna be stuck over there and let someone take my bed. So I used my iron and went over, branched back out, and went and got the diamonds I deserved. And then you can see here, I actually have a neighbor who actually wants to go on the offensive, or go on the attack, as you would like to call it, a lot. Of course, I started to bridge over to him, which which then startled him, and he tried to attack me from his base, which I knew wouldn't be smart because that would just get me killed. So I decided to start breaking his bridge. So yeah, because I'm not gonna get lured into his trap that I know is coming. So yeah, I honestly just decided to start breaking all the line blocks. And then he decided to start building up, which I'm like, oh no, you don't, buddy. So I decided to start collecting gold and iron, and I decided to get some wood blocks because that was first an iron sword, of course, because that's I can afford that, but also some wood blocks. So if he shoots a fireball at me, I won't be able to get hit because of how strong the blocks are. So yeah, I started a bridge up like him because I know he's that type of guy who acts like he's tough, but he's not really. And I of course had to look back to see if anyone was trying to destroy my base, which no one wasn't, thankfully. But you can see he was running away, which I took that as a sign of me starting to prepare. So starting to prepare for a fireball, I started to build a huge wall. And yeah, nothing else really happened except me and him were having a standoff, and yeah, nothing really happened after that. So I was just sitting here and just minding my own business. I bought a turret because that's one of the most OP items in my opinion you can get. So after that, I just was looking in the shop to see if I could afford anything, which I of course couldn't. I'm broke. Me and him were having a standoff again. In fact, I didn't even know it was in the final 3. I threw off some of the useless items. I looked over at him again, pretty much daring him to come attack me. And I just decided to expand my bridge a little more, so extra protection. Another stare off, which, well, it's kind of obvious. I'm not going to dare to go over there. And then that's where Red comes in. Now look at him. This is, he is so good at the game. I'm trying to swing back, and this dude's comboing me. And then this is what happens. My bed doesn't get broke, but he's aiming for my turret. So what I try to do is try to get more crit hits on him. So maybe my turret could kill him and I have enough time to prepare. But then I'm gonna respawn and he broke my turret. My bed's gone. I started to run because I was planning to be like that nomad who had no bed, but nope, he locked me to a corner and I died. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, then like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!